For years, we've all heard it. You've got to have your protein shake right after your workout or you'll miss your gains. But what if that so-called anabolic window doesn't actually matter as much as you think? A brand new 2025 meta-analysis just dropped, and it revisits one of the oldest debates in muscle building. Does the timing of your protein really make a difference? Let's break down what the researchers found, what it means for your training, and what you should actually focus on if your goal is to build muscle efficiently. This wasn't just one small experiment. It was a systematic review and meta-analysis, which means it combined data from multiple studies to get a clearer, more reliable answer. In total, the researchers looked at 5 controlled studies that compared consuming protein before versus after resistance training sessions. All of the studies lasted at least 4 weeks, involved regular resistance training, and measured changes in lean body mass and strength. So we're not talking about a single workout. We're talking about real adaptations over time. The goal was simple: to find out if the timing of protein before or after training actually affects muscle growth or strength gains. When it came to lean body mass, there was no meaningful difference between having protein before or after training. Both groups gained muscle at almost identical rates. The effect size was basically zero, statistically insignificant and practically irrelevant. For upper body strength, same story, no clear advantage either way. But when they looked at lower body strength, there was a small edge for people who had protein before training. Now, before you rush to slam a shake before every leg day, it's worth noting that the difference was modest. And even the authors say the evidence isn't strong enough to make a firm recommendation. So overall, this new research supports what we've seen from past studies. Protein timing doesn't make a meaningful difference for building muscle, as long as your total daily intake is where it should be. So why doesn't timing seem to matter? It all comes down to how your body actually responds to training and protein intake. After you lift weights, your muscles stay sensitive to protein for several hours, not just 30 minutes like people used to claim. This means that if you had a meal containing protein within a few hours before your workout, you're still well within that anabolic window after training. And if you eat soon after your session, the same thing applies in reverse. You're covering the window from the other side. So as long as you're eating enough protein throughout the day, your muscles have what they need to grow. The timing just shifts which meal covers that recovery period, but the end result is the same. Here's the real takeaway from this research. It's not when you have your protein, it's how much you consistently get each day. Most studies show the biggest muscle building benefits happen when you consume around 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. That's your foundation. Whether you spread it across 3 meals or 5 meals doesn't matter as much as just hitting that daily target. So if you enjoy having a protein shake right after training, great, keep doing it. If you'd rather eat first and have it later, that's totally fine too. What counts is consistency and total intake, not chasing a 30-minute window after your last rep. This new 2025 meta-analysis adds to the growing evidence that protein timing isn't a game changer for building muscle. It indicates that consuming protein before versus after resistance training does not meaningfully influence changes in lean body mass. Instead, your daily protein intake is the primary driver of muscle growth, and that's where your focus should be. So don't stress about getting your shake in at the perfect time. Train hard, eat enough protein, recover well, and you'll grow. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit like, subscribe, and drop us a comment if you have any particular topic you'd like us to cover.